Hello, everyone. The secret behind the secret is the feeling. Learning to operate the law of consciousness. Conscience is cause and what is around us. Learning to operate it. If we need to understand the relation of the conscience and the subconscious. Consciousness is personal and selective. The subconscious is impersonal and non-selective. The conscious is the realm of the affect. The subconscious is the realm of cause. These two aspects are the male and female of consciousness. Consciousness is male. Subconsciousness is female. The conscious generates ideas and impresses these onto the subconscious. The subconscious gives form to the ideas and creativity. It creates their expression. By this law, conceiving an idea and impressive the idea on the subconscious to impress it, all things around out of the consciousness. The subconscious creates what is impressed on it. By this law, man has control over creation. The subconscious is the womb of creation. The subconscious transcends reason, independent of induction. It contemplates a feeling as a fact. On this automation, on this assumption, the conscious proceeds to give expression and the creative process begins with this idea. It starts with a feeling and ends in a volition to act. No idea can manifest until it is felt. Therefore, a person who cannot control their feelings can create undesirable states. By control, I do not mean restraint or suppression of your feelings, but to imagine and discipline self to only entertain such feelings as it contributes to your happiness. Do not dwell on the imperfection of yourself or others. To do so is to impress the subconscious of these limitations. Christ said, "Do unto others as you would have them do unto you." It is how we feel. He was telling us, do not feel untoward another or ourselves. This is the whole of the law for a full and happy life. You probably remember me saying countless times, I talked of gratitude to the experience that brought us where we are today. Not to allow it to hurt us again, but to redirect it into the abyss, the pit of fire that purges us, to rise from the ashes, new, reborn. The gratitude of our experience is the forgiveness of self, is the highest form of judgment and control of your feelings. Those were notes I jotted down today. I was going to say Lord, like I was talking to God. Well, I'm talking to you guys. I am talking to God. Let's get on with new life on the earth. I do want to also say that we're coming into a difficult time for many while we're transitioning between two worlds, the old world and the new world. And we know that in the old world and in these physical bodies are changing. However, because of the collapse of the economy, we need to start focusing on that Garden of Eden, the ability to grow our own food. We can't depend on imports anymore. Those are going to stop. We're going to feel it by this fall. This is a good time of year to plant some gardens. Plan ahead and do it with joy in your heart. Alrighty. The oracles that came up for you was the Topsy-Turvy Gang and the Alchemist. Nelly or Nettis. Nettis. The Alchemist. Just insane what these cards are, or labeled as. Topsy-Turvy Gang and the Alchemist. It's like bringing that order out of chaos. Turning chaos. I mean, some of you may be surrounded by a lot of family members, people that are panicking, people that are freaking out. And maybe sometimes this is what you feel like inside of yourself. But here's the secret. The alchemy, turning lead into gold. Abundance. The feeling. And that little trick I told you about. That when you're manifesting, do it in the form of a question to provoke the feeling. Because when you feel it, it becomes real. The subconscious is ordered. The universe swirls within that, that gut feeling when you feel that excitement of love or that excitement of something beautiful being created or unfolding. That kind of feeling. You can provoke it by asking the question. How would it feel like if my whole yard was a garden? Or how would it feel like if I had all the abundance I needed and more? How would I feel if I was walking in the Garden of Eden? We see you here. And by the way, thank you for clicking on my channel. Please hit like and subscribe if you haven't, and hit the wiggly bell. It really does help the videos get out there. I want to thank you all who have donated to keep the channel and website running. Your love, your support, your wonderful, wonderful comments and feedback. So let's get on with the reading, guys. We have the Queen of Winter. You're stepping into that throne. She's like the Ice Queen in her. I like her throne. Strong, patient, self-sufficient, and funny. That's the provocation of, while all this chaos is going on around you, finding the humor in it. This is about the discipline of your thoughts. And again, it's not the suppression. Acknowledge it and then discipline it. You're the master of the mind. You know where they say mind over matter? Matter over mind. One of the texts that I was reading, I believe it was the Nag Hammadi, where it was talking Christ, some of the things that Christ said, but they didn't include in the Bible. And I think the only thing that they did include in that area was when Christ asked them, why call me good? I could be your worst enemy. This is the duality that is the reality. That is the necessity. We would not be able to make something unless there was nothing. And that's why some of us know how to make something out of nothing. This is your crowning energy because of your life experience. Learning how to let go of old belief systems that just don't work. This important life-changing event, which is the coronavirus, affects us all. Like, I don't even need to, but I do. I don't even need to go into the Zodiac signs because we're all experiencing the same event. And for those of you listening to this, you're letting go of those old belief systems. Not in a bitter way, angry way, or shaking your finger saying, you ruined my life. Or if it wasn't for this person, I would have been better. No, no. You have control over your own life, your abundance. This is about sleepless nights, getting up in your head. I didn't turn on the proper lights today. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to hit that light. Is that better? How about now? Better? Let's illuminate this reading. Trust that there's a reason for everything that happens. You're removing yourself from the negative emotions of others. Detaching. Some of us are literally breaking free, like it's disappearing. These people are disappearing from our lives. You're creating your own world. Not in a bitter way. Not in a I let you go because you're an arsehole. But just moving into who you are. Moving into your garden. Your garden. And as you enter it, you are reborn. Youth, abundance, magic. Releasing, letting go of the past. An ending that makes way for these beautiful new opportunities. Nurturing self. This is you in your Queen of Pentacles throne. Nurturing family, nurturing yourself, nurturing your loved ones, nurturing your partner with practicalities, making sure that things are nice and balanced in your life. You're protecting the fruits of your labors. This does not mean to build some walls and stock up on ammunition. You're not coming to get into my pantry. This is about protecting the fruits of your ideas, your manifestations, preparing for the challenges. And literally, this says environmental conservation, but it quite literally means enjoying your garden. Perhaps the protection of that world of yours that you are creating is just something that you will not be sharing with just anybody. Delays are over. You're coming into this new cycle. Incredible good luck. This could be about, for some of you, purchasing a car, purchasing a house, relocating. For spring, with your lover, your partner. Whether it's business or love, guys, this is actually the marriage card. Moving to a higher level of commitment. Higher level of commitment to self. a higher level of commitment to controlling and disciplining your own mind and not allowing the invasiveness of other people's negativities. You are in decision-making mode, knowing that you have to make a choice about something, of what's best for you, rather than pleasing others. So even though you may feel trapped between the intellectual and the emotional, you know you have to do what's best for you. There's some information coming your way. I get the feeling that because of this decision that you have to make, you have to say something to someone that you're avoiding. Whether it's leaving a relationship and saying, I need to move on my path and this is no longer working. We're not on the same page anymore. Or family members that have been keeping you in this mindset of pain, or friends, they're falling away. I don't think that it's a huge decision that you need to make. I think it's a small decision that you need to make, because we're seeing baby steps here. The youth of the princess. You are the queen of winter, but you are the princess in handling this decision. Almost quietly deciding, this is what I must do, so I must plan for it, work towards it. And you have spiritual aid here growing with you. This is the nurturing of self, the nurturing of this animal totem that grows with you. So you're making that decision that you were worried about that might come out harshly, or, oh, it's really going to be hard for me to speak this truth. But I think you're going to find a way of speaking your truth that is going to come naturally without the harshness. So we see releasing from this decision and the wheel moving forward. Events taking place that seem like luck just fell into your lap. And it's all protecting you at the center, protecting you in the garden. And here we have commitment, nurturing, discipline of the mind, and having trust that there was a reason for all these things that happen and that you're moving into the sun. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm going to give you a whisper of love from your soulmate, your twin flame, your higher self, and the spirits who love you most. What is it they want to tell you? Ask for help. No, I'm not reading those. Heavens to Murgatroyd. No, the only help you need to ask for yourself is your higher self. It could have to do with this decision you have to make. Some of you may be battling within, saying, I really need this money to pay something, and I don't want to ask for help, but I'm going to have to break down and ask for help. I don't think you'll have to ask. I think that the universe is going to open up the door. Protect yourself and your garden. Do nothing that would degrade you or make you feel less than worthy. So, I mean, in some instances, I'll tell people that, don't be so proud to ask for help. But in this instant, I'm like feeling very strongly that you don't need them. You don't need them. Have patience. Love is patient and kind. Always. Love is patient and kind. Always. Be patient with yourself. You know there's a reason. You know where you're going. You're releasing and disciplining your mind. That's self-nurturing. If you're worried about love, don't be. This is about being grateful for what you have, worthy of celebration, deep feelings of peace and happiness, and a contented personal life with a loved one. Spiritual connection. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. Some of you have connected with a twin flame, a soulmate of many lifetimes. One more deck. Let's ask about love. Let's ask about your soulmate. What is the advice in love? Whether you are with your soulmate, apart from your soulmate, or have not met your soulmate, what is the advice? Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. This is generational. People have been paying karmic debts generationally all through 2019. And I think this is a realization of what those debts were that you paid last year. Many of us all together worked through those past pains of childhood, whether it was our parents, siblings, situations, experiences, healing them, which is what we spoke about right at the beginning of this reading. Let your friends help you. Okay, so it's asking for help for a second time. Ask for and accept support from others. My bad, guys. For some of you, maybe it is bad. Maybe it is having to swallow your pride. New love. Even for those who are coupled, this is a renewal of that love, a rebirth, a new person, a new love, a reborn love, one that has a lot of chemistry and magnetic attraction. This is the courtship, the wooing, and the difficulty in being in control of those thoughts and emotions and physical desires that want to just go hairy-carry. So maybe controlling the mind and controlling our thoughts. What a beautiful feeling to anticipate that desired moment with that person. I hope you enjoyed that. Please hit the like, subscribe, share. God bless you all. Bye for now.